Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. We are out of the house, out on the water again. Day 2 on Super Bowl weekend. Not quite Valentine's Day, but me and Charles are out here going to catch some largemouth bass. So buckle up, hang on, let's go. Huh?
That doesn't sound good.
I don't know. It's your trolling motor, Charles, not mine. But we're out on a new body of water than we were yesterday. Did pretty good yesterday. Charles had his lucky bracelet on. I got mine on today. Let's see what we can do. Okay, there's our Proberos that we love, couple bucks. For a couple dollars more, we got our new ones we're going to try out. So I'm going to start with this orange one. Just because. Get this snap, it's just got some issues. But yeah, no idea how active, inactive anything's going to be yet. I'm sure these will work, but today may not be the day to try them. So we're going to try the jabberjaw. Yeah, should be. Should work, I would think.
I don't know what color to try.
Let's go with the jabberjaw. You have to go to a jig. But before we go jig fishing, try a little underspin real quick. Just to see. It's way out there.
Way out there and very little break.
Yeah, I wish they would have kept that going. Can you imagine if they put that technology in a little lightweight one for BFS? Pretty sure they are. U.S. reels. Are they? Well, they used to have very nice spinning reels too. They had the bigger arbor, you know what I mean? So the line didn't get that coil effect as bad. So I just, whoa, look at that. Jesus criminy.
You dropped that thing behind the boat.
What did you hit?
Fish? Yeah, I got one. Maybe? I don't know. I got that grass. Dang, that little hump right there. I mean, they're all just right there. It's like they were fishing the place.
Pretty much. Got one. Missed him. I had my finger. This jig's already got issues today. Charles has one. Would you catch him on it? Charles with the first fish of the day. Little dinker dude. That's a turtle out there. Nice chunk. I'm not even recording. I was like, I got one too, Charles. I had to switch. I don't know. I was throwing that one more all green. Threw that crazy dude. Charles getting a little. Are you getting cold, Charles?
Well,
it's going to be nice today. It's still chilly.
Yeah, just getting my feet wet.
Oh. Charles, I was going to test that for you.
Nope, missed it. It was definitely a fish, though.
Yep, got a hit. Yep, look at him. Charles had a hit out here. Let's see if I can help Charles. I was going to test this little reel for him, but. Right. Well, we're in the wind too. This is.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. In this situation, this reel seems to do pretty good because of that.
We're in some funky conditions, cold water and wind, till we figure something out and the angles to hit them at kind of deal. I thought just dragging a drop shot with that max scent.
Was it an oil or water-based scent?
That's supposed to be good. I have no idea. I've heard the water's the only one that matters. Oil doesn't, just like oil don't mix in the water.
Off of it to the surface. Yeah,
right. Well, just like oil in the water doesn't mix, so the fish need a water-based scent is what they can smell. They can't even smell oil-based. That's what I've heard. Did it hit?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, that feels better too.
Charles got him one. There you go.
But it was just, it was pecking.
New reel.
I just let it peck it, peck it, peck it. Uh-oh. I said they didn't want purple haze, but I got a bite.
Charles got one. Charles tearing me up again. He started off with catching more than me yesterday too.
So they didn't want purple haze, but they didn't want it over on that side.
Charles got another one. Just trying a little bit of everything until I get on something I like that they want to eat. Charles got another fish, a little better one. Charles is throwing up that way. Let's see if that jig will do something. Nice chunk. Maybe I'm putting too much action in. You said you're just dragging, not even twitching or nothing?
Going real slow, dragging real slow, and wait until I feel them bump it 2 or 3 times before I
can feel it on bottom. Who's putting sprayed grass all the way in bottom, Charles? All right, let's try this peanut butter and jelly. Right here. Let's try that bait. Now I had a hit. I'm throwing into the wind, so I had to go up to number 5 instead of 4. But all right, that was quick. I'm not. All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy, Charles. Black and blue with that brighter blue to try. Then I can always go darkened up if I want.
I was going opposite. Pretty bright blue on the skirt, but black with blue flakes.
Come on. Let the good times roll. Got that one. He better not come off. That one I was doing almost a Matty deal. I was giving it a quick turn and stopping it, quick turn, you know, or speeding it up, slowing it down, and he whacked it. Finally. Charles, I told you black and blue can never go wrong. Whee! I need a pick of a big fish, Charles. Okay, battery change and a bait change. I just rigged up this kind of blue, I want to say that's a big A's. I had to shorten it a little bit, but I'm just going to throw it. Roughly, we moved a little bit with the boat where I think they may have been. So I'm going to try to creep this. Just see if that may get us a... We've caught a few fish each, but we haven't really, I don't think we've hit what they're really, I haven't really figured out what they will take, like, you know, every time if it gets in their face. I haven't really been just killing anything yet. try roughly the same color swim bait. That little bit of underspin. Give it a little flash just in case that may trigger and get them going more. Like that. This drag is way too loose, Charles. And I figured I'd get I'm gonna tighten it up even a little bit more. That is a crappie.
Is it? Yep.
Bass aren't hitting this, Charles. Getting rid of this Shimano. All it catches is crappie, Charles. Charles caught a monster crappie yesterday, pound and almost a half. A little crappie. That was right at the boat, Charles.
Look, he took that.
Yeah, he's eating that. Yeah, I was getting ready to switch to my rock crawler, even though we're not in the rocks. That thing get down there, look like a crawl.
Grass is the issue.
Right. Yeah, you gotta. I imagine you can figure out where to hold your rod, high, low, or whatever, and keep it just out of it. I think that's what I'm gonna try. And I may want to try my World Minnow. World Minnow.
This thing did good yesterday, though. Good check.
Yeah, when they work multiple days, can't knock them.
Places.
Right. Well, I'll try this guy first. Then I'll go. If he just eats, digs down too much, I got them next sizes I can try too. Color. I'm gonna give him another shot, Charles. Look what I got. Chick magnet. They claim this the time. Cold water. Just gonna give him his little shot to shine. I don't even know for sure. We'll find out. Keep thinking I'll have a time where I just start throwing it and it just starts whacking them, and it's like, oh, it's good at this time or that time, but I've yet to catch a fish on it. Through that, let's try it over this way. Goes real deep. I think I can actually throw I got another one at the boat almost. Not far from the boat. Charles was tearing him up on that same bait that he started out with yesterday. Good. That is definitely a good bait. I need to slow down. Where'd you get that at? Everhart's or?
Oh wait, was it Everhart's or Walmart? Yeah, Everhart's.
It's definitely a good color. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of a brown bait with the purple highlights around it.
That's what kind of got me, and then I was like, well, they look like good baits. I've tried a couple others.
Yeah, they look like they're not a wiggle wart though, right? They're kind of a imitation. Wiggle wart, same kind of. We're drifting again. I'm not having any kind of luck. cranks. I was having better luck. I felt like I was getting hit almost every time I threw out that swim bait deal with an underspin, but I got him. Charles, this chick magnet is awesome. That's a giant. That's a good chunk too. Tore up that chick magnet, Charles. This is either 6 or 8 pound test, but I'm gonna boat flip him. I'm gonna pull him in. That is a good one. Finally, the chick magnet brings one home. One on each side. Oh my goodness. Who says miracles don't happen, Charles? Can't believe it. My carbon light actually got the hook in them. Chick magnet got bit. Woo, it's gonna be a good day, Charles. There we go. We're looking for them. We may have found them. Had a big glob out deep this morning, but then that glob was gone, so they're starting to move somewhere. That's a good looking fish. I guess.
It's up here to the top end of this.
Right. Maybe it'll do like jig. I think it has just as good a chance as that swim bait. Maybe, maybe not. Charles got a chatterbait. I got a swimming jig, more or less, finesse, black and blue. Charles got what, peanut butter and jelly, kind of. Yeah. I don't know what he's going to damn.
Chatterbait.
Charles, don't tell me Charles caught the first chatterbait fish.
Yeah.
Yep, Charles got one.
On the new reel.
U.S. reel that he don't like. Charles gonna make me
my choice right off the bat, but honestly, for these
break out a chatterbait.
heavier baits,
Yeah. I hadn't even broke out one yet.
that's a mile. It does cast good, I'll give it that.
Let's go. Charles catches one on chatterbait. I should be able to. We're going to go with the jackhammer to start with, because it's already got black and blue good to go. Right over in that wood. Charles, if you count that one and I don't catch a fish on chatterbait today, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, I missed that one.
Another one?
Yeah.
Let's check out what color Charles got there.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Whatever that skirt color's got some more stuff going on in it. Black and blue may not be the color. If I catch one on a chatterbait, then I'm going to try switch to the
bottom and then run just as slow as I can.
try the slobber knocker knockoff. Give one of those a shot. I think, dude, it just felt heavy. Like, I didn't even call that a hit. I thought I gunked up in grass. It felt heavy. and then he was there.
Trying to pop it off the grass.
Yeah, I know. I was almost like, oh, I got grass, I need to pop it loose. There we go. I can't get him unhooked. First bass, for me anyway. Charles beat me to the punch. But I'm going to take that one. Yep, right off the bat. Worked. I'm going to switch just to try it. Let me pull them out here. So I'm going to give what I feel should be, and you know what? They don't have a, they have a black and blue, but AliExpress don't have a knockoff version of it yet, the black and blue slobber knocker. So let me find the one that I think will work. It's probably this dude, honestly. That's not far off your color, is it? It's a little brighter.
A little bit more white.
So I'm gonna just try, just so you guys will, and I'll know too, on the slobber knockers, because I'm curious. They're good looking built bait, even these knockoffs, but I just don't know what they'll do. Where is all my jig stuff? Oh, it's, where did I put it? Am I burying it? Oh, I'm on it. So I need to find just try it with this real quick. Just something to give it a little more. Try it with the zinkers on the end, then I'll try it with the this other thing I have in mind. I'm not gonna give it a long time, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a shot. My thoughts were it was made. Come on, slobber knocker. Let's see if you can catch a fish. I've caught one fish with the slobber knocker. It was a carp. The only thing I've caught. Spoke too soon. There's one. Okay, slobber knockers may be okay. They're cheap enough on AliExpress. They just definitely have a not as thumpy of a feel. But for a day like today, or when the chatterbait bite seems a little off, that could be a good thing. So, slobber knocker versus true jackhammer, slobber knocker knockoff, that is, 1 for 1. The black and blue was a bigger fish though. That one hit kind of close. That is good though. What, Super Bowl Sunday, and we're out here, what, 42, 43 degree water catching chatterbait fish. This place here is a chatterbait heaven. Just because of that grass. I've had it with slobber knockers. I caught the one fish, but I just don't like them. I am gonna switch from black and blue. It's Super Bowl Sunday, February. 44, 2, 3, whatever. And they're shooting at us, Charles. But I just know there's some more fish to be caught on chatterbaits. So this is my more or less chatterbait rod for the season, but the others will work too. Carbon light. So 6'9" medium heavy. Shimano Bantam 2018 Bantam MGL. Throw this orange color for a little bit. I don't know for sure what color the crawdads would be right now, but I know last year in the end summer, fall kind of deal, they're orange, a lot of orange. So part of the trick is to go, and that's why I like the jackhammer or the jackhammer knockoffs, or even the Z-Man original. All of the Z-Mans, you can go real slow and just keep it chattering, and then maybe give a little flick of the wrist, you know, every so often. But I am not going to spend a ton of time. I'm going to switch between these, and this is our Steez Limited. Now I got very thin line, and this is a 7-foot medium moderate. But these fish are just kind of taking it, and it's almost like they just load up the rod and they're on there. So I can already tell you that I lose some of the feeling the minute you go to this you know, thinner copolymer line. The braid is what was the difference in the but one thing I noticed, it takes away the chatter of the T-wing system when you got just a regular line on and not braid. Yeah, not sending as much of a signal to you. Oh yeah, yeah, it'll chatter too. Any of the T-wings, what I found, I don't remember them being quite as big a deal for me anyway. But I don't know, maybe.
I don't mind moving bottom as long as I know my reel's not screwed up.
Charles and the Salamander, you had one. Charles.
It's up off the sit there like a jig.
Huh. Well, maybe they don't want none of these colors. I should.
How about the blue and black and purple?
Yeah. Yeah, you got a black and blue chatterbait with a purple haze.
Oh, but even the chatterbait has like the dark purple in it.
There's one. There's a chunk. Get in here with your light line, butt. Better check that line every time. That is, I'm wondering if that's not 8-pound test. It's on my 6-pound spool, but it's the line I'd stuck back on from a deal when I don't know, it's hard to explain, but that line is tough. P-line original, even if that's only 8-pound test. I should get a pick. No. Awesome.
When I saw them, I was like, oh, they look cool, but I'll hate them to fish with.
Right, they feel good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the Daiwa original eye-knob things. They're awesome.
They're not cool.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Bass and Bonsai, we're done. We came, we saw, we conquered, we caught a bunch of bass. I feel more comfortable right here now because we're out of the wind. That wind is just strong enough. It felt warmer yesterday, didn't it, Charles?
Yeah.
So it was almost 60. It was supposed to be 60 degrees today, but a little chillier than yesterday, which was only supposed to be 50 degrees, but it wasn't near as windy. But we caught some largemouth bass. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to Bass and Bonsai, hit the little bell. That'll notify you when I put a video out just like this. Watch these videos over the ones where I'm just running, jabbering my jaws and slobber knocking at home. Right, Charles? So get out, go Bass and Bonsai. Whatever you do, make sure you have fun doing it. We're gonna go watch the Super Bowl. Well, I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. Maybe I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. See you later.